everyone, and welcome back to biology. Today we are getting started on a brand new lesson, which is lesson number 12, mutations. Now, mutation, the actual definition of mutation is change in form. Now, that is very important to know because we are going to be talking about different kinds of mutation. Now, whenever I talk about mutation, there is one thing, specifically a cartoon or a fiction movie, that comes to mind to me. That is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, I really like the last film, and I know there was a cartoon that existed when I was younger. I do remember watching it here and there, but I was a lot younger back then, so I don't even know if you've heard of it. But there was a cartoon, and these guys come to mind, and it is relatable to this lesson because, so we know mutation means change in form. Obviously, these guys were meant to be normal turtles, but due to science experimenting and genetic mutation, they look like teenagers that are turtles. So they have the body of teenagers. Well, actually, in their movie, they have bodies of grown adults, but they're still teenagers. Besides the point, they are teenagers with somewhat like human features, but still mostly turtle-like. They have a lot of abilities like karate and all that stuff. They love pizza. Well, one of them loves pizza. But they are different because there was a change in their genetics. So you heard me say genetic mutation. So we are going to talk about gene mutation, okay? Let's go ahead and erase this so we have some room. And let's get to what we will be talking about today, which is gene mutation. Now, like I said, mutation is change in form, and we know a gene, what a gene is. A gene is what holds the code of certain traits for our DNA. So, obviously, gene mutation is the change of form in our genes. Make sense? It starts to connect. Now, let's move on into another type of mutation that we will be talking about in this lesson. Next up, we are talking about chromosome mutation. I got stuck on gene, but we're talking about chromosome mutation. Now, remember, chromosomes are part of our cell structure. Now, a chromosome mutation is a permanent change in the number, structure of chromosomes of a cell. So, remember back when we started learning about what chromosomes are and all that stuff, we learned about the process of its duplication, which is meiosis. And it looked like this. We started off with 46 chromosomes. It duplicated to 92 chromosomes, then divided into 46 chromosomes twice, and then each divided into 23 chromosomes twice. So we ended up with 4 cells with 23 chromosomes. Okay? Now that we reviewed that very briefly, when there is a chromosome mutation, this will look different. How will it look different? It's hard to tell. It can be different in many ways. Instead of starting with 46 chromosomes, it could be that we start off with 43 because maybe the father's cell didn't have 23 chromosomes, it only came with 20. So that is how that happens. It has an error somewhere, somehow. Remember, we're humans, everybody makes mistakes, even ourselves. So, that being said, when we have chromosome mutation, this will look different. Maybe instead of duplicating, it triples, or maybe instead of dividing twice the first time, it divides 3 times, leaving these with less chromosomes to duplicate. So on and so forth. The possibilities are many, 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 many. So just note that whenever there is a chromosome mutation, that is because there is a change in number or structure in the cell, in the chromosomes of the cell. Very well, to end today, your assignment is to submit a picture of your notes. So please do not forget to include the keywords that you saw on the board, which were mutation, gene mutation, and chromosome mutation. Okay? Please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate and ask. I'm here to help. I hope you all have a very wonderful day, and I hope to be hearing back from everyone very, very soon. Goodbye.